just wanna make myself. Do you feel me? I don't wanna be misunderstood. I just wanna make myself. Do you feel me? Or do you feel me? I just wanna be understood. I just wanna make myself. Welcome to the hub. Welcome. The P.O.P. show. The power of perspective. I don't want to be misunderstood. I just want to make myself clear. I want you to feel me. I come in purpose to truly give my gift. We all we got. We all we need. We know that your attention is the most powerful thing that you can pay. A gift is given with the expectations of nothing in return. I give my all to be worthy of your attention. I just want to be. I want to make myself clear. If you are that one, you got to know you are enough. Enough to get it all right when everything is going all wrong. The P.O.P. show. Give a shout out to my homegirl. She's still the greatest co-host in the world. Alexa, tell me something good.
We all we got. We all we need.
I mean, that ain't something I say just to say it. Some real life. Put it all on the line behind that philosophy. Saw something that rocked my soul. I just got to come straight off of it. I saw something that rocked my soul. It's probably why I'm late tonight. Here in Charlotte, North Carolina, man. We got a middle school football team, Piedmont Middle. Say two little boys sexually assaulted a little boy on the football team in the locker room. I ain't heard too much about it. They say it was a video. My wife say, no, watch it. She say, watch it. She commanded me to watch it. 3 children, little boys. One terrified by 2. 2 telling the young little boy what to do. Pull your pants down. Bend over. He's scared. Lock the door. Somebody might come in. Who fucking children are these? It brought tears to my eyes. My children, 16 and 14, commanded they come to me. Told my son, I said, let me tell you something, son. His mama told him. Some things in life you fight for and you be willing to die for. Your life on the line. Don't you ever let nobody put you in a position to take your manhood. You die for that. Ain't nobody gotta talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it. I just watched the video. Well, fucking children of these. And what is their parents talking about? The children would make sense of this. As a joke. power of perspective. What's your perspective on it? Examine the slip, not the fall. How did we get here? Where did we slip? That our children can be on the football team, in the locker room of a school, and make a young boy pull his pants down, bend over, while two other young boy children hump on his ass and make fun of it. When did we get here? How did we get here? And what is your fucking perspective about being here? I'm yelling tonight. She got me furious. The fuck is we arguing about if we ain't talking about this? They click in. They say, he's so angry. You goddamn right. It broke my heart. It broke my heart. Man, I say things, man. So you got to understand how it works. You got to understand your position in things. Because if you don't understand how this thing works, how it's working, and if you don't understand your position, man, there's some powerful things that will work against you to destroy you and leave you godless, lightless, soulless. We see them every day riding by. We don't understand cause and effect. We don't know that the people that we see busted and disgusted on the side of the road with no hope, no light, no love, nothing to live for. We don't see the process, the transition that they were once a child that had a future. We don't see real life happening before us. But if we pay attention, we ride by it every day. It's working, y'all. It's working right now in real time. Life comes at you fast. If you ain't aware, if you ain't in your pivot, if you ain't in your posture, life will put you on your ass. Life has highs, emotions that let you know there's a God that's living. But it takes discipline to get there and stay there. And you got to be aware of how it works to pull you down. My daddy called me last week. He had good intentions. He said, son, I know how you can go viral and make a lot of money. It kind of triggered me. Because, Daddy, this ain't about going viral. This ain't about making money. And maybe it should be, but I'm just being the truth about my position and where I stand. It's about my soul, man. I do this in giving love. So I already know he don't understand what this is about. This ain't about attention. This ain't about being popular. This ain't about being rich so I can prove to people that I know what I've been saying. I know what I've been saying since I've been saying it. Way before you had any idea that I was saying any goddamn thing. It's from a soul. But he told me, he said, if you want to make a lot of money and go viral, you got to tell the people to pray. That's all you got to say. Take a moment and pray. He said, boy, if you say that, you're going to make a whole lot of money. I say, I feel you. And he wouldn't let it go. I'm just saying, man, the world's so crazy. All you got to do, son, is just tell them to pray. But I told you it triggered me. It triggered me. And it made me chew on praying. Do we really understand how it works? Do we really understand what we're doing? How much do you really believe what you pray? Do it really work? Do you understand how it works? There was a man named Willie. Willie was a strong man, had a lot of skills, good with his hands. Willie carried burdens very well. No matter what Willie was going through, Willie kept a straight face. He showed confidence. But a season had come around. And this season was kind of different from Willie. Willie money was drying up. His business was getting slow. His wife wasn't smiling like she used to. His children wasn't listening and talking like they once did. For the first time, Willie began to realize how heavy the burden was getting. He called one friend. He said, "Hey, Willie, I've been knowing you a long time, man. You need to get your mind right. You being weak right now, Willie. Stand up and be strong, Willie. Believe in yourself, Willie. Man, you better than this, Willie. Come on, Willie. I believe in you, Willie." But Willie didn't want to really hear that because that took a lot of accountability, and Willie just didn't have it to give himself at the moment. So another friend say, "Willie, pray, Willie. Pray, Willie." Willie had never really prayed before because he always had the concept that getting down on your knees and looking down, he felt weak. So Willie wasn't a prayer. But he was about to break. So he fell down on his knees and he placed his face up against the wall. Willie was so ashamed of being on his knees that he thought he could even hide from God. He didn't want God to see his face and hope that nobody saw him down in the position to pray. And Willie said, "Lord, please hear my cry. I can't go no more. I don't know what else to do, Lord. Please don't let me break, Lord. Please give me the strength to stand tall, Lord. I'm at your mercy, Lord." Willie stood up. First time Willie really understood or began to understand what faith was all about. Willie go to work feeling good. Willie feel like he got a light on. Lady named Deborah see Willie. She say, "Hey, Willie, she say, how you doing, Willie? You look bright tonight." Willie said, "Yeah." He felt good about it. Did something I ain't never did before. I got down on my knees and I prayed last night and I feel good. But Deborah looked at him in his eyes and she said, "Damn, Willie must be broke. Willie ain't got none left. He done fell down on his knees." So Deb saw where he was vulnerable. Everybody know Deborah. Deborah saw where he was vulnerable. And see, when you break, people know where you are bend. So Deborah started telling Willie all the things that made him feel like a man supposed to feel, that would build back up his confidence. And Willie think he getting confirmations from God, because how would Deborah know what he thinking, what he feel? But Deborah done dealt with many broken men before, who was once strong, that went through a season where they had to find themselves to be strong and stay strong. But Willie don't understand Deborah know how to cater to a praying man. Deborah started telling him all the things that he wanted to hear. She was building him up. At first, Deborah just wanted a conversation, and she realized she had a value. She wanted to require more from Willie. But Willie was standing up and really believing in himself again. Willie thinking prayer working. Deborah prayed on Willie. Deborah got Willie out there. Willie about lost it all. His family, his children. Deborah prayed on Willie. Said, I want you to understand how it works. Because if you don't understand how it works, it'll get worked on you. See, there's a power invested in you. I'm talking about on the inside. See, Willie was strong, but he broke on the inside. Then it came out. See, you break first on the inside. See, on the inside, it's where it lives. See, when you fall down on your knees and you pray not out loud, but in a small closet, in a small room, where there's no technology invented to help anyone hear your conversation with God. I'm talking about praying now. Do you pray? That's what Willie did. Do you understand how it works when I say there's a power invested in you that you're talking to? And if it talk back, I know it sounds like you. When the eye be single, the body shall be full of light. The single eye is your imagination for the things that your soul yearns for the things that you pray for. In the light, you see the manifestation of God manifesting all those things in your eyes. If you really want to see it, all you got to do is close your eyes. Don't you close your eyes when you pray. If I pray for a better day, can you see the sun shining? See, because you can't see it on the inside when you're praying and you don't know where it's at. When you're absent of confidence, when you're absent of pride, when you're absent of security, when you're absent of light on the inside, oh, it's dark, you're broke, but everybody get there. We suffer because we look for love in all the wrong places. When you look for love on the outside, you become prey for a predator preying on somebody who weak in the dark and don't know how it works. You become prey. And so the weak and the docile, the prey on the outside to be saved, who don't know how it works, who's looking over the clouds, over the hills, in the trees, under the car, in the bed, but they don't look in the mirror inside of their own soul to realize there's a power that has control. And if you don't know how it works, somebody that do gonna work it for you, you become their prey. They are predators. Why you think the preacher holds so much domination over the congregation that know his intentions or his soul? When you stand before him and you bow your head and pray in submission, you don't realize how vulnerable you are to his control. And right now today, we don't understand how it works. They ain't telling the truth because they don't know the truth. And we realize why the institution, what was real in the black family, ain't shit no more. Because the preacher playing a motherfucking game. So Willie went through something. And he had grace that Deborah didn't destroy. He was already broke, and she bent him in ways that he didn't know he would bend. But Willie had some real brothers and real love that understood ain't nobody above the bullshit, but the bullshit will make you better if you're real enough to deal with. And Willie had enough grace that he bent all the way to the max, but he still had some spring that he could come back, and he learned something. But so many get bent till they can't come back. I got off on Tyvola, man. I'm watching these people leaning over, homeless, white, black. I'm looking at them at the red light. I'm staring in their eyes. They say the eyes is the window to the soul. This ain't just no cliche shit. If you ever really pay attention to somebody and you talking to somebody for real, you don't look people in the eyes when you talking to them to truly feel the vibration of empathy of what they're sharing with you in the moment of being sincere. See, if you don't know how to be sincere and you don't know how to work it and make it work. See, it starts with communication, means looking each other in the eyes. So when I say I got a gift to make people open up in the moment and be feeling secure enough to share their soul with me, it starts with my understanding of knowing how to look someone in the eyes when I talk to them. How many people talk and can't look you in your eyes? How many men ain't never been taught to say, in order to be understood and not be understood and make yourself clear, when you communicate with anybody about what's real, you look them in the eyes. This ain't deep. Do you understand how it works? And if you don't understand or don't have the ability to look someone in the eyes while you're sharing the moment with them, that's probably why you're always misunderstood. And most of my misunderstanding come on the telephone. I don't deal with it too much in person where we looking each other in the eyes. Talking real life shit. I ain't talking make believe. See how it work. So I'm at the red light and I'm looking these people in the eyes. Return of the living dead, the apocalypse, all of this type of shit that we've been cultivated and entertained with. This shit real. I'm looking them in the eyes. There's nothing behind the eyes. It's a shell. I'm sitting in the carpool line at a high school. That's 90% black. I'm watching all of these children get out of school and walk the buses and walk the cars, and I'm just looking at their posture. I'm looking at their head. I'm looking at their shit with the hoods on, and it's like they don't want nobody to see their eyes. I see my children coming. The first thing I look for is their eyes. Why don't these children want to show their eyes? This ain't no deep shit. This ain't no deep shit. It's real life shit. It's hard out here, man. People need God out here, man. That feel good to say it. But even if you need it and you got it, you got to understand how God works. Because if you don't know how God works, and God can be whatever that is to you. I'm talking about mine. I ain't talking about yours. You got to talk about yours. You got to know how yours work. Man, this real, man. This real, man. This real, man. Power of perspective. I don't talk to be right or wrong. I talk to understand, and a lot of times I freestyle, I teach myself. Some people say, boy, you said something at the 26 mark last night, and I say, I don't know what I'm saying. I let God and I let go. Do you understand how that works? I be freestyling. I be coming off the soul. I don't come here with no preparation. I let go and I let God. They say if you really understand how it works and you let go and you let God, good people always land in soft places. So don't you ever be afraid to get in the wind. The wind is my breath. When I put this vibration to it, it causes words and sounds. Man, I don't have to think about what I'm saying. My soul gonna say what it got to say. And that ain't about me. That's how it works. Rhythm, momentum, adrenaline, self-confidence. I was going to say I found God on the football field, man. And this goes into prayer and praying. But you can't become prey. I found God on the football field. I heard something in my helmet that talked to me in the midst of hundreds, making noise, calling my name. But what I heard, I only knew was for me. And no matter how loud the crowd got, couldn't nobody hear it but me. And I remember being dazed, trying to get my mind right. Come on, Trav, come on, Trav. And I realized everybody was celebrating me, but I was inside of my helmet in chaos, praying that I become right and get back because I got a matter of time. Please, Lord, shake my mind back up so I can get ready to fight this here fight. And I realized, man, can't nobody hear this but me, and don't nobody even know I'm fucked up right now. But just in a matter of time. And I would get these game day butterflies. I would get this anxiety. My adrenaline would wrap up. Oh, Lord, it's about to go. I would watch the ball. I was trained to watch the ball. When the ball moved, you move. I was trained on the ball. That was my secret weapon. That was my secret gift. I had a time in how the ball moved to move. And when the ball moved, I let go and I let God. I damn near closed my eyes. And I closed my eyes and saw what was happening. And I let go. And when the whistle blows, they would say, God damn, Trav, you blanked. And I'm going to just tell you a secret. It ain't got to make sense. But I learned how to trust it. I learned how to trust it. I learned how to trust it. And the more and more I learned how to trust it, and the more and more I realized that it really works. It's really a science to letting go and letting God. In the short game, the long game, man, this is really real. So I realized that the motivation to tap into God, to let it go, was about passion. It was about something that you really cared about. A man as real as his reason. Why are you doing this? If you're doing it for the right reason, for the right outcome that would depend upon to show God is real and manifestation, when it take over from the inside, let go. I started rapping 20 years ago. I told my brother and everybody that know me, I'm the best. Put me in any session. I used to love to get in sessions with up north New York people that wrote rhymes and wrote them down and had books. And everybody say, oh man, this is an art form. This is a gift. I say, well, put me in the ring so I can test my God. I want to let it go. And they would look and say, how can he flow like that? How can he never stop? How does he know what to say? How does he never run out of words? How can I come on here every Thursday with no thought and just talk from my soul and say some powerful shit with no preparation? How? Because I trained myself to let go and let God. And I'm still learning. I'm still learning because I'm still striving. And I'm still working on it. And I'm still humble and real enough to know that there's people that care about me, that's going to help me be stronger, just like I care about this, what I'm saying, because I know it can help somebody be stronger. But I know it don't help at all if you don't understand how it works. Or you don't even know your position in it. I've been trying to let go and let God. Didn't know it was going to be this hard. Devil been riding me. I'm asking Jesus, please save me. Oh, Lord, please save me. We all we got, we all we need. Black, you already know what time it is. Jeff Wright, I love you, brother. Last week I told him I needed him. Weekend passed, we shared a moment. We laughed on a Sunday. He came to my home in the midst of my family. We had a moment, man. It felt so good. And I told my wife when they left, this past weekend was deep. I said we needed that to close it out. I know how it works. Just real enough to tell one of your people, I need you. That's it. And you got to know this shit, man. Because if it ain't real and you don't know who matters, and well, like my brother come out and say, man, I'm going to hit your shit with you. You got to know who matters and what matters to them. Because if you don't know that, you can be trying to give something of value, something of deep purpose to somebody that don't matter. And they'll take that what really value from you, man, and they'll throw it up against the wall and smash that motherfucker. And it could be your mama, your brother, your daddy. It could be anybody that you think know that's a part of your we. But you don't know that you ain't a part of they we. And the thing that you giving them that your soul know they need because you looking in their eyes, a motherfucker done prayed on them to make them goddamn not realize that you got access to everything that they need and vice versa. And them motherfuckers would take all of it for granted. And they be praying on you. They be praying on you. Because they know you're vulnerable and you care and you really need them. They'll pray on you. So at some point you got to realize who matters. See, a family is a man, a woman, and their children. So like I started off talking about them 3 little boys. Somewhere in life, somewhere in their life, somebody don't know who matters. Somebody don't know what matters. Because if they did, there's an order of operation that can't exist in order. So somebody done prayed on them little boys and destroyed them. So if you don't know who matters and what matters, a family is a man, a woman, and their children. If you care about your child, understand that the connection between you and that child father or you and that child mother matters. And fuck how you feel about that. That connection matters. And it's necessary and understood in order for that child to develop, to not be in a position where they're praying and they become a predator's prey. Because if there's order in the operation, they will understand the voice inside of them, the power inside of them that will never let them live down in darkness. They'll get back up and they'll stand strong with their head high. It's only 3 people in this world, y'all. The hero, the villain, and the victim. The victim be praying for a savior. And if the hero ain't around to help them stand strong, then the villain will surely be there to give them a false sense of everything they're praying for and destroy their motherfucking ass. And I gotta say it like that. Because it's ugly, it's harsh, it's crazy, it's painful. It made me cry when my wife made me watch it. That fucking football coach ought to make a video explaining how that happened under his watch. Fuck if you win this week. Explain this shit. What fucking coach are you teaching? Talking real life. I ain't talking make believe. And if you want me to believe that I'm old school and it ain't right and it ain't in order for 3, 13, 14-year-old boys to be in a locker room where 2 of them making one young boy pull his pants down, turn around, and they put their thing on his butt and hump. If you make that right in any type of order out of goddamn P.O.P, I want to throw it all away to fucking say you a motherfucker. Goddamn. What's your perspective? I promise you, you can't disagree in real life, and I look you in your eyes. Say I'm crazy all you want in a comment or on the phone. But if this don't hit your motherfucking soul in real life, and I can see it in your eyes, then you ain't living. You done been preyed on. You done been preyed on. Y'all done forgot about sinners, how deep it was, how everybody needed to go watch it, how everybody was talking about the symbolism. Have you fucking forgotten? How it worked? Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten? Everybody talked about sinners. Have you forgotten? Is vampires real anymore? Are there people walking around looking for someone praying, knowing that they are vulnerable and I'm a predator and I've just found my prey over there praying? When they bow their heads, I'm standing before them like God placed me on a checkerboard saying, come here. I heard your prayer. Do me a favor on your journey to understand how it works, even in prayer. Tell you a secret. Pray for things that money can't buy and watch how quickly they become true. It's a secret. Dream about things. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. If you really want to see it, all you gotta do is close your eyes. Close your eyes. Dream. Pray about things that money can't buy. Watch how often they come true. Sometimes you don't believe in it, and you don't be living in it. See, I don't believe in it because I be living in it. And you double fucked up when you don't believe in it and you don't be living in it because you can't live in it because we romanticize the idea of becoming with no reality of being. See, if you don't know how to be, you always waiting on somebody to validate you to become. So you pray for all the things that you ain't got and you think that you can't be. So God don't become real till you get some money. And when you get a little bit of money, you say, Jesus, God, all material things that money done bought you. But pray for things that money can't buy. I pray every day to get stronger in my ability to letting go and letting God. To order my steps in your word, dear Lord. Teach me, guide me, help me be strong. Order your steps in my words. Order my steps in your word. The words are the thoughts, man. It's power inside of you that really has control. Like CeeLo say, God bless your soul if you really think you're in control. I think you're crazy. I think I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. Possibly. Pray to order my steps, my intentions, my thoughts, my will, my reason. Every second, every moment. Stay locked in. Stay locked in. That's where you get the orders of your steps from. Let your steps lead you to situations, circumstances. We only as powerful and potential and doors opening of the circumstances that we divinely flow into. I just need an opportunity to be a representative of how it works. That's how. And if you ain't ordering your steps in the words of love, joy, peace, honor, respect, commitment, discipline, empathy, compassion, then you on the other side. I love you, man. I'm up out of here. And they say, when you say you up out of here, get the hell up out of there. I'm up out of here. See you next week. I love you.